It was late afternoon, the golden sunlight fluttering leisurely through the blind of their shared room. Books were scattered on the desk, a small fan softly near the window. Tehung watched across his bed, eyes half closed, a shy smile playing on his lips. He had just gotten back from spending the afternoon with Yoon, the new bedwar friend. He had somehow gotten along with, much to Jungkook's irritation. Jungkook sat on his bed across the room, arm crossed, tapping his foot with impatience. His gaze flickered towards Taehyung, who, pretending to be soap and scroll thought his phone. Jungkook, "Tae, can we talk?" Taehyung, without looking up, a small teasing grin on his lips. Talk about what? Jungkook, spending all afternoon with Yoon again? Taehyung let it out a long sigh, closing his eyes. I don't know. What are you talking about? Jungkook, don't play dumb. Tae, I can see it in your eyes. You are enjoying it. Taehyung, pretending to scratch and yawn. I'm tired. Can we not fight? The tone was soft, almost innocent, but there was a mischievous gleam in his eyes. He indisbelievably rolled under his side and closed his eyes fully, pretending to be asleep. He barely stifled a grin, knowing exactly what he was doing. Jungkook frozen, he stared at them for a long moment. His chest tightened. He didn't want to believe it, but seeing Taehyung lie there, so calm, pretending to sleep, it made Jungkook's heart ache in a way he didn't expect it. Jungkook mumbling under his breath. He, he's warning me. He ran hand through his hair and let out a frustrated sigh. He was not sure why this hurt so much, but it did. The way Taehyung laughed with Yoon, joking around him, seemed so free, and there here he was pretending not to care about Jungkook feeling at all. Jungkook, maybe I should just say it. He swallowed hard, the word sitting heavy on his tongue. Jungkook had always been careful with his feelings, always holding them back for fear of rejection. But seeing Taehyung lying there, pretending to be asleep, he realized that hiding it any longer might be impossible. Jungkook softly, almost a whisper, "Tae, I like you more than a friend." He waited, but Taehyung didn't react. He stayed still, the faint rise and fall of his chest perfectly timed with his pretending. Jungkook thought felt eyes, his heart pounding. Jungkook, and seeing you with Yoon, it's hurts a lot. He paused, the word catching in his throat. His hand gripped the edge of his bed. Jungkook, I don't know why I didn't tell you sooner. Maybe I was scared, but scare you without feel the same, or that you laugh, but I can't pretending anymore. I want to be more than friend with you, Tete. There was a long, heavy silence. Tehang lips twitched as he struggled not to laugh quietly. The little game he had started was working perfectly. He could hear Jungkook's voice breaking, feel the pouring out, and yet he still didn't open his eyes. Jungkook, I didn't want to lose you, Tae. I can't just watch you hang out with him, laughing with him, and act like I don't. Taehyung's heart was humming a mix of achievement and sudden one spring through his chest. He had pushed Jungkook to the edge, and sensing him like this, so nearest, so raw, it made him to throw the playful act aside immediately, but his mischievous side wouldn't let him give in so easily. Taehyung whispering under his breath, smirking intently, poor cookie. He has no idea I've been feeling the same way. Jungkook didn't see the faint smile on Taehyung's face, didn't notice the slight curl on his lips. He only saw the stillness, the quiet, and it made his heart sink a little. Jungkook, I just want you to know that I will like you for a long time. Since we started living together, and I don't want to hide it anymore. He closed his eyes briefly, tried to calm the storm of emotion inside him. His chest felt tight, like every beat was loud enough to echo in the small room. Jungkook, I know you like to joke, to play around, but I'm serious. I'm serious about us, about you. There was a soft rustle, the finger twitched as he to keep his act going. He could feel Jungkook's desperation, his heart feeling out, and it made something inside him edge. The sassy, playful side wanted to tease, but the fakeness, emotional side was melting. Finally, Taehyung opened one eye slightly, just enough to glance at Jungkook without revolving his full expression. Taehyung mocking, whispering, Cookie, you are really pouring your heart out, huh? And here I was sleeping. Jungkook snored open, panic and embarrassment flashing across his face. Jungkook, you will not sleep? Then sitting up slowly, smirking teasingly. Not really, but I like listening. You sounded cute, angry, jealousy, and so dramatic, very cute. Jungkook flushed, turning his face away. I was just dramatic. Jungkook frozen, his heart leaping. He finally turned to look at the hung eyes widen. Jungkook, you do? The hung grin, moving closer. Of course I do. You silly. I will like you for so long. I lost count. Jungkook's eyes softened, the tension in his chest easy slightly. He took a hesitated step forward, then another, until he was close enough to reach out. Jungkook, so we could try. I mean, we more than friend. Taehyung nodded, teasing but sincere. We could, but You all have to survive my sassy first. Jungkook laughed softly, the first really smile of the afternoon. I think I can manage. Then lean in just slightly, their forehead almost touched. There was a quiet electric pause, a breathless moment between them. They hung softly, almost whispering, and maybe Cookie, you all stop being so jealous next time, hmm? Jungkook smacked teasing back. No promise, not if you keep hanging out with you. They laughed together, the tension back. They hung fine. I'll be careful, but don't think I'll ever stop teasing you. Jungkook, good, I like it. They hung green water and the teasing grinned back to his eyes. They hung, I like you too, Cookie, more than you know. And for the first time in a long while, the room felt lighter, the weight of the unspoken feelings lifted. They stayed close, talking softly, laughing, sharing little touch and sigh smile. It was the start of something new, a slow, careful dance of emotion that neither of them could deny. The sunlight had him to soft amber hue. Across the room where Jungkook and Taehyung sat across on their beds, the air still felt warm from their confession earlier, but a new tension had begun to creep in. Taehyung, scratching and yamming, still grinned. You know, I was thinking maybe I should invite you over tomorrow. He has this new game he is obsessed with called Be Fun. Jungkook shifting immediately. You here? You want him in our room? Jungkook was low, try to stay calm. I just don't like it. It's real weird. Taehyung laughed softly, teasing. Weird? You are jealous, Cookie. Admit it. Jungkook crossing his arms, cheeks heating. I am not jealous. I just don't want things to get complicated. Taehyung grinned wide-eyed. He loved watching Jungkook struggle with his feelings, the way his nose, the way his eyes flicker with worry and a hint of anger. It was adorable and confronting all at once. Complicated? Oh, so it's complicated when I hang out with you, but it wasn't complicated when I was with you today. Jungkook clapping, cause of God. That's different. Mocking, guessing, clutching his chest. Different, Cookie. I think you just admit it. You are jealous. Jungkook turning his face away. Maybe a little. Then laughter filled the room, light and teasing, but there was warmth in his eyes. A little, that's cute. We're cute, you know. I kind of like it when you get all shy. Jungkook snapping his eye towards him, voice tight. Don't say that. I'm serious, Tete. I don't want to fight her or ruin things. Then sitting up, voice softening, teasing, gone for a moment, cooking. You won't ruin things. I like you, remember? I'm not going anywhere. Jungkook's shoulders slumped slightly, relief washing over him, but the unease lingered. The thought of Yoon began around him. It next day, as a practice, Yoon appeared at their room, closely against the doorway with that signature smirk of his. Yoon hit him. Ready for the game session? Taehyung, bright and excited, of course, coming. Jungkook sitting on his bed with a book he was not really reading, clenched his jaw. Jungkook under his breath. Of course, Taehyung noticed it. Jungkook under his breath, of course. Taehyung noticed his expression, teasing softly, Cookie, relax. He's just a friend. Jungkook snapping glares at Taehyung. I know, I just don't like feeling left out. Taehyung painfully him left out. You are sitting right there, silly. Yoon plopped onto the floor with Graham setting up the game console. Taehyung leaned over to help while Jungkook was quietly tensioning in his chest. Every laugh, every casual touch between Taehyung and Yoon made his heart twist. Taehyung laughing at Yoon's comments. You call that please, I could beat you with my eyes closed. Jungkook murmuring voice low. Why? Is he so close to you? Taehyung leaning back, smirking. Close? What do you mean? Jungkook face hitting, voice tight. I mean, he is acting like he's, your friend. Taehyung drawing his eyes, teasing. Cookie, everyone my friend. Don't get all dramatic. Jungkook is standing, voice slightly dramatic. I'm not dramatic. I just don't like him being around you like that. Taehyung frozen for a moment, realizing he had pushed Jungkook too far. The playful teasing was fun, but he didn't mean to make Jungkook feel so raw, so exposed. Taehyung softly stepping closer. Cookie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way, you know. You are the one I care about. Jungkook eyes widened, a mixture of surprise and frustration across his face. Jungkook, I know you said that thing, but seeing you with him, I can't help it. Taehyung gently voice soft, I know, and I get it. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you. The room felt quiet for a moment. The game was forgotten, the playful energy gone, replaced with something heavier, more. Jungkook hand at his side and Taehyung heart seeing him like this. Taehyung softly reaching out, teasing lightly to dancing, If you want, I could stop hanging out with him for today. Jungkook glaring, but while studying, don't. I just need to get used to it. Taehyung is marking again, playful but sincere. Oh, so you mean you are jealous, but you will survive? Jungkook bless him, but maybe. I said maybe. Taehyung moving closer, resting a hand gently on Jungkook's arms. Taehyung good. I like that. Maybe a lot. The afternoon passed slowly, filled with playful competition in the game, quiet movement in the closeness, and the teasing remark. Good glance, and yeah, but the tension lingered, a reminder of the messy emotion threading between them. Later, when you had left, the room felt quieter, more to flop into his bed, dramatically sighing. Taehyung stretched dramatically, resting his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, I think you are good when you are jealous. Don't ever stop being you. Jungkook is smirking, while soft teasing his head over Taehyung. I won't, not if you were there with that. They settled into a comfortable silence, letting the world outside fade away for a moment. The room was quiet, except for soft hum of the evening sun. Taehyung rested his head against Jungkook's shoulder, his finger leisurely tracing pattern on the back of Jungkook's head. The linger bond between them felt comfortable. comfortable if there was an unspoken tension, the kind that comes before something honest, something real. Then softly, eyes closed. You know, I was thinking maybe we are avoiding the real talk for too long. Jungkook hesitated by slow, real talk. They hung sitting arms slightly still close, teasing light. Yeah, the kind where we stop hiding feeling, stop pretending nothing wrong, even if it's scary. Jungkook solo had his finger tightened slightly around Taehyung. The word ego in his mind. He had been scared for so long, scared of losing Taehyung, scared of rejection, but now sitting so close, feeling Taehyung's warmth, he realized he couldn't hide it anymore. Jungkook was trembling slightly. I don't want to hide anymore. I really, really like you more than I can say. Taehyung playfully but with soft eyes. Cookie, you say that a lot. Jungkook smiled nervously, glancing away. I know, but it's true. Every time I see you, every time you laugh, I feel this. He paused, heart racing, searching Taehyung's expression. Taehyung leaned closer, resting his forehead against Jungkook, their breaths mingling. Taehyung softly teasing fed into sincerity, and you are sure it's not just because I'm dramatic and fun to tease? Jungkook laughing softly while Taehyung chased tightened upon his friend, thought him the playful side, wanted to tease, but the honest, tender side couldn't. Taehyung softly whispering, lean closer, I love you too, Cookie. I've been love you for so long, longer than I can remember. Jungkook frozen for a moment, eyes wide, and then slowly, carefully, he reached out to tuck a strand of hair behind Taehyung's ear. The touch was electric, gentle, and full of meaning. Jungkook's softly voice shaking with emotions. You really mean a lot. That Taehyung smiled, nodding, eyes scanning. I do, every word. For a moment, the word outside the door room scarce to exit. There was no worry about Yoon, no lingered jealousy, no past regret, just two of them finally honest, finally together. Teaching but tender, you know I couldn't told you sooner, but I kind of like watching you struggle. Jungkook mocking and gnawing mixed with laughter. You are impossible, Jungkook. Leaning closer, I know, and you love me for it. Jungkook lipped into a soft smile, and then without thinking, he leaned in and pressed a gentle to Taehyung's forehead. Taehyung's eyes widened for a second before closing softly, surviving the warmth. Taehyung cookie, Jungkook voice low. He raised, yeah? Taehyung softly, playful. You better be careful. I might start back. Jungkook smiling, leaning closer. I don't think mine. And just like that, they are made in a sigh. Tentative at first, then slowly, soft and sweet. Taehyung's hand found their way to Jungkook's finger, curling slightly into the fabric of his shirt. While Jungkook handheld young Fair gently, careful not to rush, surviving the moment, Young pulled back slightly, breathless, teasing, "See, I told you." Jungkook's smile was shaky with emotions. "You were perfect." Taehyung mocking, gasping, playful grin. Ah, perfect, huh? That's the high price cookie. Jungkook, serious, I sobbed. I mean it. Every bit of you, even when you are sassy, dramatic, or impossible. I love it. I love you. Taehyung heart. The tension built, the eyes softened into full sincerity, and he leaned again, resting his forehead against Jungkook. Taehyung softly, "I love you too, Cookie. Everything about you, even your stubbornness." They stay like that for a moment, open each other, warm. The ball outside fell further. The tension was jealousy from misunderstanding had this into something stronger, trust, love, and a deep unspoken promise.